out of 10.
It's all the way down into the creek. So this was a big tree that fell. I can't even see the end of it. Enter you in the Olympics. I know it. Hey guys, welcome to 3 Mississippi. Sid here. Thanks for clicking on the video. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, guys. We've had everything from ice storms, down fences, and playing with fire. We've been light on posting the last few weeks because of how crazy it's been, but I'm going to take you through what's been happening. We started off the new year, guys, with meeting one of 2 puppies that could be our new livestock guardian puppy that we're going to name Tashka. She's going to be our new little girl. And checking out some fireworks at our friend Will and Jen's place to determine how and what fireworks we want to do and in what order, and kind of rating the fireworks that we got and designing the show that we want to do for Freedom Weekend, because we're hosting Freedom Weekend for our family down here in the SIP for a Sip of Freedom weekend. So we wanted to kind of really gauge what fireworks we liked and kind of get an idea for the budget for it. So we're heavy on the commentary with it.
There's the babies. So it's either this one right here or that one right there, depending on which one Will decides. Is that the right one? Where'd Jen go? Is it this one? I can't see the collar.
That's light pink.
Yeah, so it's either this one or this one, depending on which one Will decides he wants to keep. There's a baby.
They're not little.
This is 3 dogs.
Oh, no.
They're so cute. Hi, babies. Which one wants to be Tashka? Oh, that's a cutie. Which one are you? You're not. I don't know what you are. You're black.
We weren't paying attention.
Look at the baby.
What do you think about all this love?
I won't be in the grass.
So cute.
Take it. It's fine. If you got flowers,
I got it. No, I got it. America!
Can you imagine flying a plane on New Year's Eve?
Have you never seen the aerial photographs of? Oh, it's
I would
insane.
love to be in a plane and just see all the fireworks going off.
I'm not mad at it. Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, girlfriend.
This is American Ride.
Put maybe with whistling in quotation marks, because if I don't know how I feel about the whistling. Ooh, I like our little ending though. Ooh, oh my, oh my. Woo! Okay.
So it changed to a yes?
Yeah, that's a yes.
Okay, I give that a 2.
No, that's a dud. That was mid.
Not allowed to say that.
I did just say that.
No cap, that was mid. It had no rizz.
Love it, love it.
I did not eat it at all. I did not eat it.
She got it. Look what you did.
Woo!
I don't care what anyone thinks. This is my favorite.
This is your favorite?
Yeah, you
Well,
just
it
go
gets
watch
better. It gets better. Keep watching.
It'll spin and everything.
The one we had at the house the other day was really big.
Like, I just think we'll go set the ground on fire. It's fine. Ready? Hold on, give it a second. She's working her speed up. She's like Beulah waiting for her oats. Slay queen. She had to get her speed up. Woo!
Woo! You can bust my galaxy anytime. Okay. See you. I see you. Yeah. Woo! Okay. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Woo! Wow. Okay. Heck yeah. I like to watch them run really fast after they light it.
Me too. But they're walking this time.
That one's pretty. Whoa! Good morning.
Never liked loud
Woo! Okay, I really like those. Okay, I like that better than the last one. This is the finale.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave that other one as an
Yeah,
then this one is finale.
finale.
Yeah, it's loud, but it's really pretty.
Yeah, there we go.
And then it
Woo! These would go somewhere in the middle.
so you want these in
Yeah, mid. These are mid. Whoa! Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. That's true. Ooh, okay. Okay.
You have potential.
right after the opener. Right?
I feel like more towards the end, like right before the big stuff. This comes right before the big. This would go right before the last thing I told you should go right before the end, which was the Viper, Venom, whatever. So this should go right before that. Mid. Like in the middle, yeah.
Set it on fire, baby!
This would be towards the beginning of the middle. E-G-L. Woo! That's a solid 8. Yeah, don't get all the way down, Beth. You won't be able to get back up. Oh, run, we're running. Don't trip. That was a sad one. Oh, wait, wait! It's not done! It's back from the dead! Oh, shoot! Bop it, twist it, pull it!
That's what a chicken house looks like when it burns down.
Look at it, still trying to go! It's still trying!
It's trying. Oh, there it is. Sid's lit.
I don't even see it now. It's getting litty up in here. I know. Come on, light me up. Dang, boy.
Let me up.
Hey, stop me up. If you stop me up, I'll never stop. Never stop.
You have to make the sound when you do it or it doesn't work right.
Man, you guys are having more fun with these than you were the $1,000 of fireworks we lit off.
I told you these are Sid's
Just buy 500 of these and say, everybody go have fun, go run around.
Yeah, we're
I always get these for Sid.
I've been fascinated with these ever since I saw Flight of the Navigator and they played with sparklers.
Sid's got 2. She's got 2. Sid's got 2.
All right, turn around like Stevie Nicks. There you go. I was like, please tell me I'm still videoing this.
Oh,
It's gone now.
I did that earlier.
Man, we had a good time judging those fireworks, and I think we have a pretty good idea of what kind of show we want to put together. But man, right after that New Year, we got hit with a heck of a storm. We were on tornado watch. We had crazy winds. We're having a little bit of wind right now. And as I like to do from time to time, I was checking the perimeter fence lines to see how things were looking. And well, as you'll see, they weren't looking so good. But before I show you those messed up fence lines, you got to see what this crazy chicken did.
Well, yesterday, Mike and Frankie were back and forth, so I came in the shop to get feed, and I hear clucking bird poop, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. Do you see that chicken? Do you see that chicken? Now, these ceilings are probably, I don't know, 15 feet, 17 feet high. I don't know how I'm gonna get this bird down. It seems like it wants to come down, but it's scared. I cannot even with this right now. Hi, baby. Can you come down? This is the same chicken that's been getting up into the eaves of the coop every night and sleeping. I think it's time to clip this one's wings. Look at that. Talk about a bird on a wire. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I left the door open on the shop and she managed to get down. I just watched her come over here to the side of the electric fence, walk into the side of the coop, hop through that window and come back around. Nutty bird. So guys, the other day we had kind of a big storm roll through. Usually after a big storm, I like to kind of drive around. Michael usually drive around to the other areas of the pasture just to kind of see if there was any storm damage. And I will usually walk the fence line to see if there's any trees down on fence lines or if something looks, you know, funky. I'm going to show you guys what I found in my little adventure walking through to check the fence lines and everything. And right through here
just part of the up front pasture. It's kind of on a little hillside. There's a little bit of woods there just around the pond and up from it. This is what we call the mud hole over here, which is a smaller secondary pond. When it's raining really good, you know, there's a lot more water in it, but you can see the reflection of it right now, and it's pretty tiny at the moment. But we're gonna walk you guys around this backside and show you where it's at, because it's a substantial tree situation. What the heck is this? You know, and I'm always finding weird stuff too. I don't know what I just walked up on down here. Every once in a while, I'll be just walking out here and I'll find weird things like this. So I'm gonna take it with me because I don't know what it is. Almost looks like a piece of, I have no idea. We're taking it with us because it doesn't need to be in the horse pasture. But there's things like that that get unearthed all the time. So down here, guys, this is the creek line. So the tree line and the fence line are kind of all one along this side. And then there's just basically like a big ravine, which is where the creek is. It's in most spots, it's like an 11-foot drop. Some maybe a little more than others. Man, sometimes, you know, when you just walk out here, you find some interesting things. Like there's some interesting like plants, like right here. I'll show you guys. There's just some interesting, like, I don't know what that is, but it's interesting. So I came walking down here, and I'm walking down to this fence line, right? And I noticed that this fence line right here is down. And then I see this big tree. So right here, there's actually a couple trees that split. So you can see this one right here during that last bad storm, it split and it fell that way, right? And you can see these were, you know, living trees. And then this one broke off on this side and fell this way. And it doesn't appear like, you know, they're pretty big. I don't know if you can get a sense for the diameter of this tree at all, but like that's my boot on it. So it's pretty big. And then it kind of fell all the way down here. So it just kind of, trying to get where you guys can see, it's all the way down into the creek. So this was a big tree that fell. I can't even see the end of it because it just kind of looks like it kind of broke again further down. And then you can see silver through those trees right there. And then obviously all of that in that big ravine is the creek, which is right now mostly dry. And you can see this runoff here. So this comes out of the mud hole and kind of comes down here and joins that runoff down between those trees. But these trees definitely got cranky and fell. In fact, I think this one, I'm trying to look right now to see if I can see it. I think that's the one. We had one that had broke way up high, but I think this might actually be part of that tree. But yeah, man, that's crazy. So we have to get down here. Luckily, Beulah is not one for adventuring. She doesn't come down to this backside down here at all. She does not. She just doesn't. There's nothing down here that interests her. It's just a lot of leaves. There's nothing down here she wants. I think she doesn't like it too because she sort of can't see as well around her. So she likes to stay in the areas that are a little bit more open, or just like, you know, she'll kind of go up around by the pond, but she'll stay on the outside edge. She won't go like down into it at all. She's just not adventuresome in that way. So I'm not worried about her like trying to get into the creek at all where that tree has that line down. But I mean, that's a big honking tree down, you know. And this is the other one. This is the one that fell the other way. Definitely need to get in here with a chainsaw and, you know, cut up some of these trees. And we do need to repair that fence line. Like I said, I'm not uber worried about her getting out. It's just not her thing. She seems to like her routine and her people and her certain areas. Sir, Kusi has pulled himself up to the top of the hay bale. Oh, you okay? You're not supposed to jump from, now he's limping. Kusi, seriously? You're a mess. Walk it off, buddy, walk it off. You did that to yourself. So a little bit of repair work definitely needs to be done there. Some major chopping and restringing is gonna have to happen down there in that creek line, but it's definitely gonna be a bit of a project. But while the kids were still on winter break, we decided we were gonna take them up to Memphis for the day because Frankie has been just absolutely chomping at the bit to get up to Bass Pro Shop since we moved to Mississippi. And one of the biggest ones that we know of anywhere in the US, let alone near us to begin with, is in Memphis, which is only about 2.5 hours away from where we are. So we thought we'll take a day trip, we'll go check it out and see what is going on. We had a great time. I only got a little bit of footage of it, guys, so check it out. All right, guys, we are here at Bass Pro in Memphis, one of the biggest ones I think in the world, or at least in the South. I don't know, but here we are. We're gonna go check it out. Woo! 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 That's right. Frankie, have you been waiting to go in here for a while?
I've been waiting for over a year, like a year and a half. When I was little, I pushed into a little koi pond. I like your dog.
Here we go. It's cold today, guys. It's like, feels like it might snow.
Nowadays.
Whoa. Cool.
It's like.
They got a hotel in here? I did not know they had a hotel in here. Whew, yeah.
Hey, that's my buddy Joe. You see him with that 10-pound bass right there? That's a monster. I caught that with him.
It's a video, guys.
Why are you trying? No, that's my buddy Joe right there.
We're gonna grab some food here. We're over here outside of Wahlburgers. We're gonna go get us a table and go get our grub on. It's kind of getting late in the afternoon. We've been running around Memphis. Then we're gonna check out the rest of the store. Now, the reason I only got a little bit of footage of our trip to Memphis and going to the Bass Pro Shop was because while we were there, I actually was coming down with what's called a vestibular migraine. If you're unfamiliar with it, it is actually the second most common reason that people suffer from vertigo, and I came down with a crazy bout of it. It was a combination of things that brought it on, having to do also with being in the car and traveling as a passenger and getting some motion sickness through no fault of anybody's, just the way that the cards got dealt to me that day. In even those clips that we were filming, I was tremendously sick. And about a few minutes after that last clip was filmed, I actually ended up becoming very ill in the bathroom. Spent the next 4 or 5 days flat on my back in bed with my eyes covered up, unable to film, unable to edit, unable to get out of bed, unable to function because the room was spinning, my eyes were bouncing, it was bad. I am, as you can see, doing much better, but that is one of the reasons why we have been light on posting since the new year, because it was a little bit of a struggle bus to kind of crawl out of that crazy vertigo vortex that I was in. But I am, as you can see, like I said, doing much better. Thank you for everybody who's been praying for me on that. I appreciate it. I am doing much better. That was one of the reasons why I didn't get a whole lot of footage of that actual trip, but I did manage to film some of it before the wooziness took over. And then once I was feeling a little better, we got hit with this crazy ice storm, guys. Today is actually the last day of the first run of it, and it doesn't look that bad right now. This is actually the warmest day we've had, and a lot of it has melted today. In fact, I'm going to be brave today, and I'm actually going to drive and go get some feed and gas and food for us before the potential second wave of it hits while the roads are nice and clear. It has been cold. We've been down in the single digits. We've had -degree temperature wind chills. And for those of you that are up north that are saying, well, that's not that cold, you know, we've had, you know, -degree temperatures and blah, 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 blah. Somebody explained something to me that made a lot of sense. It's the chill factor here is a lot different. Because of our humidity, when it's cold here, it's a wet cold, and it makes it even colder here than the dry cold that you get up north. So you'll see people up north that even when it's cold, they're not bundled up as much as we are down here in the south, because it's a colder cold, because it's a wet cold, if that makes sense. So it is in a way, it's kind of a nastier, bone-chilling cold that you kind of just have to deal with until it passes. But you know, it's not so bad. You just kind of have to bundle up and do your layers and make the best of it. We did have some crazy ice storm weather. Mike and Frankie were out in it trying to weatherproof the back end of the house at the beginning of this storm, and you know, everything was kind of covered in white and just iced over. We were hoping for snow flurries, but what we got was definitely more in the vicinity of sleet and ice. And today is the first day that it's really defrosted, I would say, a bit more. And we're seeing the sun, which is nice a little bit today, but we are scheduled to go back down into freezing temperatures. They did cancel school this entire week. We are supposed to have more storms and dipping down temperatures again next week, but you know, depending on precipitation levels, we'll decide on whether or not the roads are safe to traverse again to try to get kids to school. So we'll see what they end up doing next week, but we're just kind of taking it one day at a time. But I'm definitely going to take the opportunity today to sneak out and go get some supplies to hold us over. Not that we're not okay now, but just to be on the safe side. I like to be prepared, you know me. But this week we also decided to go ahead and bring Beulah another bale of hay. She still had some hay over here, and there's still places where there's green grass growing in the pasture, believe it or not, especially where there's been some leaf coverage, and she's kind of, you know, pulled it up. And she's been getting her rolled oats and things, of course, but and a little extra during the colder weather. As you guys know that have animals, typically when the cold weather shifts, in addition to them growing in their winter coats, they tend to eat a little bit more when the weather is colder, because that helps them get through that colder season, or that colder snap of weather. The hay that she had left should have lasted her typically you know, another week and a half or so, but she was kind of going through it a lot faster. So we decided to go down to Silver and pick up another bale of hay, roll that beautiful hay footage.
So guys, it's been a crazy week. As you can see, went from, you know, really nice weather to now we've got ice on the ground, and with these really cold temperatures,
you know, your animals tend to kind of eat more because it helps them get through the cold, just like the rest of us, right? So Frankie and I are actually headed over Silver to grab another bale of hay for Beulah. Woo! I'm gonna eat it on this ice, I'm telling you kids. We're headed over to Silver very slowly and very carefully. It's gonna be cold in this Polaris. I should have grabbed my gloves. I didn't. I'm gonna regret that in a minute. She's gonna be really cold on that tractor. And I don't have the thickest pants on, but I'm very thankful for the windshield that I installed, or at least I'm about to be. So it's about to be cold driving down there, but we're gonna go real slow because it's very icy. Just gonna go real slow like a turtle and go get Beulah another bale of hay. And I may actually have Frankie grab another bale for the goats too while we're at it. They've still got a decent amount, but with this cold snap expected to stretch out another almost week, when it's all said and done, I feel like maybe we should just go ahead and grab a bale now while we're at it. We'll have to do 2 trips because we have just our little lawnmower tractor. Little Kenny, he can only do 1 at a time, so we're gonna go do that. Woo! Enter you in the Olympics. I know it. Frozen over. Look at that. Ooh, slushy right here. Now I gotta ride in the Polaris ahead of her with the bale because she can't see if there's a vehicle coming down the road because there's a slope. So I gotta get out ahead of her in the Polaris and kind of block traffic and keep an eye on things. Everything's froze right now, even the hay.
Hey, Beulah May.
Beulah. Beulah May.
I know you're not. Watch that back end. Hey, watch it. Nice. You want the
nice over here then, because it's stuck really good at the bottom. And at least Beulah's not going to try to get out because she's happy with her hay. Don't have to worry about that now.
She only tries to get out when you bring the hay in because you're bringing hay.
Right.
She just wants to eat the hay.
Exactly. It has been a crazy start to the new year. Lots of crazy weather, lots of fun with friends, and some illness, but some good times. And you know, you got to take the good with the bad, right? Lots of things that we still have to work on. This snowstorm, sleet storm, ice storm has definitely set us back a little ways on some of the things we were going to get going on. Some meat birds coming here at the end of this month in January. I'm counting the days, guys. Spring is almost here in my book. I don't know about you, but it's close. It's coming. When the baby birds come, I know that means it's coming. Hang in there, guys. We can do it together. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel so you can see what else we are up to around here. And as always, guys, stay blessed. And remember, safety's off.